Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today, we're with Jason Gilliand from the Downtown Partnership in Davenport. Jason, thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Good. Jason, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up? And talk a little bit about your career up until this point with the Downtown Partnership.
Yeah, so I grew up here in the Midwest in Illinois and have lived in Iowa for I don't know about the last 30 years, and kind of got my start working festivals and things. Being a runner, driving vans, and also doing some audio engineering and stage production, those kinds of things, and just kind of moved my way up and ended up, you know, producing festivals.
Okay. So tell us about your current profession. Tell us about a couple of your current festivals you've got going on this upcoming year.
Yeah, so one of the big ones we have here in Davenport, Iowa, is alternating currents. It's modeled after a few other events. The big one being South by Southwest. This is
Really?
a this is a very tiny version of that.
You just threw out the big dog now. You can't do that on us.
Well, we spent some time down there and decided that we kind of wanted to do a similar thing. So Alternating Currents is music, film, comedy, and art, and we use our downtown. We have about between our two downtowns that we produce this in, we have about 40 venues, over 200 performances over the weekend, and it's a lot of fun. And for us, the Downtown Partnership, obviously, we're an organization that really is there to provide support for our businesses downtown. And so the idea is that we're pushing people into those businesses because we're using a lot of bars, restaurants, and other venues that aren't typically music venues, and getting people to go in there and spend their money with them, buy food, drinks, those kinds of things.
That's perfect. So give us a visual. Tell us what it's going to look like. Tell us what's going to sound like. More importantly, to most of our listeners, what's it going to smell like when they step on the streets of Davenport for this event?
Yeah, so I mean, we're right along the Mississippi River, and so you want to talk about the smell. You get that when you go out to the coast, you get that ocean breeze, and and the river has its own kind of smell too. And we love it over here, and we sometimes forget how cool the Mississippi River is, and a lot of people really enjoy it when they come in from out of town.
Yeah, yeah, very good. So what genres of music, what types of comedy, what are people going to experience?
Yeah, so we really we kind of call this the Choose Your Own Adventure Festival, because this is a festival of discovery. So we don't have a bunch of big headliners. We don't have a $5 million talent budget. I tell people, you need to come to this festival and you're going to find your next favorite band that you didn't even know existed. And so we really try to work with the agents and get those up and comers that they're really trying to make a name for themselves, and people can check them out and build a following. And hopefully that means that those tours will get to come through here later, because people have already heard them, seen them, really like them. So that's really what we're trying to do. And that's across the board, whether it's with film or comedy. We have a little bit of everything. We book all genres. So, we do country, we do rock, we do folk, we do, just about anything, indie, you name it.
So for the performers listening to this broadcast, I'm listening to you and I'm thinking, are these paid performances or are these volunteer performances?
No, we pay everybody. Nobody's gonna make it, get rich off of this,
Sure.
for one performance. But we try to be fair with everybody. We work with the agents real closely. We provide catering. We do hotels for them. We try to make it as easy as possible for them to come into town and do their thing and get some new fans.
That makes sense. Jason, when does all this happen for you guys?
So we always do this the third weekend in August. So it's a 4-day event. So this year it's going to be August 17th through the 21st, and it'll be here before we know it.
That's fantastic, Jason. For you, the coordinator of all this, the on the ground, pretty much year long working on this project. What are the rewards for you personally in this endeavor?
For me personally, I mean, it's just like any event, any festival I do, you know, when you see the crowds of people that show up and are having a great time. And, you know, I love it when, you know, when I do get a chance to go out and kind of, you know, be amongst the crowds, and love when I see an audience and an artist really connect. And everybody on stage and in front of the stage is just having a great time. That's really what I love about it.
And it is a lot of work, is it not, Jason?
It is. I mean, you know, every festival is a year-round kind of thing. We're already booking, we're doing all kinds of things right now. So
yeah, very good. All right, Jason, because I'm in live entertainment and live music, I always ask these two questions. So here you go. Best concert you've ever been to your entire life. Who would you say?
Man, that's a tough question. You know, I'm an old school country guy.
Yep.
And I actually did get an opportunity at our county fair here to see George Jones.
Okay.
And that was one of those I never thought I'd ever get to see him, and he was able to come, and that was, I mean, it was amazing.
That's perfect. Okay, so you could bring one musical act, dead or alive, to your festival this year. Money not an issue. Who you bringing?
Well, I'm going to go back to, this is another personal one, but man, I'd love to see Waylon Jennings. That's one that I never got to see.
Yeah, no, that would be perfect. I think they would definitely appreciate that along the banks of the Mississippi. Jason, how do people find out more about what's going on there in Davenport and your event and others that you have associated with you?
Yeah, so we've got a website, alternatingcurrentsqc.com. You can check that out there. You know, on the socials and everything, you know, Facebook and Instagram, you can check us out. Get it on your calendar. Come and, you know, give it a try.
Perfect. Jason, thanks for joining us this morning. Good luck with the rest of your day. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a ball